I'm Janelle Monae, and I'm so excited that I get the opportunity to present details about the Electric Lady with the #1 urban magazine in Paris, The Vibe. So when I finished the Arc Android, I went on tour, and while I was on tour, I started to paint and sing at the same time. And so it would be thousands of people out there, and I would, have a canvas and all these paints, these, vibrant, beautiful colors. And every night I would paint, and I would sing to a song entitled "Mushrooms and Roses" from the album. And I would paint the same figure of a woman. I would paint a silhouette, a woman's silhouette. And I didn't quite understand why I was doing that. I mean, I have hundreds of these paintings of the same lady's physique. And so when I come off tour, I went to go see someone for some other things. And in the middle of us talking, I, talked about this painting. And I was like, for the last few months, I've been painting this woman's figure over and over and over and over again. What does this mean? And so she encouraged me to name her. Name this series. And as I thought about it, every night I did the same painting, but there were the small nuances that, made each painting slightly different. The colors were orange and green and yellow and red and vibrant, and it always took different forms, but, the same concept. And the words that came to mind were the Electric Lady. Erykah and I are great friends. She was one of the first women to reach out to me early on in my career, and she took me on tour with her. And so we have a bond. She's like a big sister, again, to me. And it was very natural. It was very organic. We talk a lot, and Queen was really inspired by our private conversations, private discussions between she and I. And, we speak a lot about race. We speak a lot about politics sometimes, or just our community. Our goals have always been to uplift the community and women. And I wanted to do a song with someone that I felt was an alpha female, strong leader, like myself. And I wanted to highlight and showcase that two strong women can work together and remain creative, and their music may not sound the same, but when we collaborate, we can make something very special, something inspiring, something culturally important. And it was very important that I showed the female camaraderie between Erykah and I, that people knew that it was okay to not to embrace each other fully and let our light shine. And so Queen, has done that. We've received a lot of beautiful feedback from the video and from the song. Well, Big Boi will always be in my life because he's a big brother to me. He is a mentor to me. He's somebody who really gave me my first big platform to speak. I met him during a time where I was working at Office Depot, and I was transitioning. They just let me go because I had been responding to my fans on the computer, and I was really focused on being an independent artist. And so I had written this song called "Letting Go," and I was like, I'm going to do this. And so Big Boi came into my life. He saw me at an open mic at Justin's at Puffy's restaurant in Atlanta, and he was really inspired and moved, and he was like, hey, I want people to know who you are. And he put me on the compilation CD he had, and I got a chance to work on the Idlewild soundtrack, the movie that they did with Brian Barber, he and Andre 3000. And both Outcasts, before I even met them, they were a huge inspiration to me, and they helped open up doors so that I could be creative and that people could kind of understand where I was coming from.